Question number 15. A circle in the xy plane has equation x minus 13 whole squared plus y minus k whole squared is equal to 64. Okay. Which of the following gives the center of the circle and its radius? So center coordinates and radius. We have to find this. Now, because this is a question about radius, so the very basic property of this circle is that if the coordinates of the center are h and k, let's say h and k, distance of this point from from hk to any point on the circle xy, this is the radius, and it is same throughout. Whatever you point you take on the periphery of the, or the circumference of the circle, it's going to be same, right? So what I'm saying, length is same. What I'm saying, distance is same. So that means we will apply the distance formula because this is r. So r is equal to square root of x minus h whole squared, x minus h whole squared plus y minus k whole squared. And because we have square root sign, so let's square both sides. Squaring both sides, r squared is equal to x minus h whole squared plus y minus k whole squared. So that is this, simple application of the distance formula. Now in our question, this is x minus 13 whole squared plus y minus k whole squared, x minus 13 whole squared plus y minus k whole squared is equal to r squared. Because it's 64, so I am writing it as a squared. So that means coordinates of h and k, just compare these to 13 and k, and radius is 8. Correct? So center is at 13k and radius is 8. So A is the right option. Okay, you may be tricked that 13k is the radius and radius is 64. So you have to remember this thing, that just to remove the square root sign, we square the both sides, right? And for that reason, r is 8, not 64. Okay. Now let's come to question number 16. F of x is equal to absolute value of x minus 4x. F of x is equal to absolute value of x minus 4x. Now I have to do the right option. We have to do the right option. So let's solve it. Let's minimize the calculations. So x minus 4x, these are like terms. So I can just do it like this, right? So that is equal to 3x because that is the absolute value. So that means f of x is equal to 3x. F of 5, replace x with 5. So 3 times 5, which is 15. F of a is equal to 3a. Now, according to question, f of 5 minus f of a is equal to negative 15. Let's write that. F of 5 minus f of a is equal to negative 15. F of 5 is 15 minus 3a is equal to negative 15, right? Okay, adding 3a on both sides. So that will be cancelled. 15 is equal to negative 15 plus 3a. I am writing it because I have to explain every step. But what is expected that if you have reached here, just do every calculation now in your head and find the value of a. Okay, now adding 15 on both sides. So that means 3a is equal to 30. Dividing by 3 on both sides, a is equal to 10. So C is the right option. Here this is the catch. If you keep on writing, 5 minus 4 times 5, that is correct. But a little bit of smartness helps us to reduce a lot of time and lot of mental energy. Correct? Okay. Question number 17. For the exponential equation f, value of f of 0 is c. f of 0 is c, where c is a constant. Of the following equations, then define the function f. Which equation shows the value of c as the coefficient or base? So the question is, this c should be coefficient like any of these, and or base, right? Okay, now we know a property that when x is equal to 0, in this case, the power will become 0 and that will be equal to 1, right? So here, if x is 0, you will be left with 22 only. Now you will say, why can't we put x as -1? No, it is given. F of 0 is equal to c. So you have to replace x with 0 and check which options, which of the options give you it as a constant or the coefficient. So if you put x 0 over here, right, in the first option, let's say do it in the first option. So that will be 22 and 1.5 raised to power 1, and their product will be our answer. But what we need, that when we put x is equal to 0, either of them should be the answer. So this is the only case that when you put x is equal to 0, f of 0 is equal to 33. C is 33. In this particular question, understanding the question is more, it's very, very important. How you understand the meaning of this, which equation shows the value of c as a constant, as a coefficient or the base. And this is a question which is repeated many times in the previous exams as well. So I hope that